It's arguably the best story of the Summer Olympics so far. The first Olympic medal for any USA Rugby Sevens team ever. And how the women did it went viral. A dramatic final second length of the field run against Australia. Talk about against all odds. But I got a secret. The Seattle Seawolves did pretty much the same exact thing. Western Conference Finals last Sunday, down by 4 points in the final minutes, starting around the same spot of the field with the season on the line. This happened.
If you're in that crowd and you want your team to get this win, you better get up on your feet and start making some noise.
Here they come. There's a break. Here they go. Inside of the 22. The ball into the hands there on the pass from Rossouw, and they get it down. No way. No way. Seattle, they're on their feet.
Yeah, so where's the viral reaction to that? That's like the Seahawks comeback in the NFC title game against the Packers back in 2014. The Sounders 3 goals in 18 minutes in the conference semis in 2020. My point is this: give the Seawolves some love, folks. They deserve it. After all, it would be just in time for the championship game this Sunday. And that's our first pitch. Well, it's a big reason we're putting our spotlight on the Seawolves tonight on Washington Sports Wrap. Aaron Levine joined by the main catalyst on a game-winning try on Sunday, Divan Rossouw.
On this week, I mean, it's a massive week for us. That's what we play for, and why we play this game is to play in championships and measure yourself against the best other teams in the comp. So, yeah, really looking forward to it, and I mean, it'll be great to bring back that third shield for Seawolves.
Well, the Seawolves going for that third championship, as I mentioned, their first in 5 years, and it wouldn't have been possible without this incredible finish. Take me through what happened as we take a look at some of the footage from earlier this season. What were you thinking on the try that ultimately tied and then won the game?
Yeah, it was a bit of a difficult one for me. At this, few minutes earlier, I missed a kick for touch that could have potentially won us the game. So I was just, in my mind, I knew I had to do everything if I got the opportunity again to try and win the game for us, or, well, put us in a better position to win the game. So yeah, just running with the ball, I knew we had the numbers on the outside, so I really wanted to get the ball to our speedsters, and got myself caught up in 2-3 defenders, and yeah, don't know really what happened after that. Just luckily made the line break, and then heard Ryan Reese on the inside open for the try line. So yeah, it was just an amazing moment, and happy that it happened.
It was so cool, and the emotions inside that stadium were incredibly high as well. I know this is your first year in Major League Rugby. How does it compare to maybe some of the other places you've played in the past?
Yeah, from what I'm used to, obviously stadium is a little bit smaller, but I have to say with the fans, they've been tremendous the whole season, cheering us on every second of the game, so it doesn't even feel like the stadium's smaller or there's less fans. They sound like a stadium of 20,000-30,000 fans. So yeah, just always thanks for the fans. We really do appreciate them, and they mean a lot to us, and they really help us carry through the games.
New England earlier this year on the road, 29-21. What did you learn from that matchup that hopefully will help you this week going forward in that championship match?
Yeah, I mean, we learned a lot from them in that game. They're a really good team, a really well-coached team. So it'll be a tough match for us on the weekend. There's a few areas that we've identified that make them tick and where they're really good at, and that's areas that we will obviously try to defend and stop them from going into that. And then there's obviously 1 or 2 spots where we feel like we're strong again and where we can attack them at. So yeah, I think it'll be a really tough match, but it'll also be a very good match, and obviously feeling very good about it and excited.
I know that this is your first year again in Major League Rugby, but what would it be like for you to lift that shield your very first season with this team?
Yeah, no, I mean, when I initially spoke to the Seawolves and some of the players that have already been at the Seawolves that I know from back home, I signed with the Seawolves just because of the culture and the history of the team as a winning team, and that's why I came to the MLR, especially to the Seawolves, is really to win that shield. So, I mean, that's the ultimate goal when I signed, so if we can win it this weekend, it will mean a lot. Well,